park, y'all. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the van. You have seen a van like this before if you have watched my channel, especially when I started this channel. I started this channel in a van, and this is the same type of van. I parked really close to some other vehicles, so let's do a tour of the inside, and then I'm gonna go down by the lake and tell you how I feel about it. That's my jacket. That was my bag in the back. I don't know if y'all can see, but these seats have pet hair on them. But overall, it's a good little van. Hi guys. Hi there. What's up? What's up? Y'all have a good walk.
We're done now.
Oh, it's over. It's a Nissan. Okay, I think this is the best way to go down over this way. But yeah, it is a Nissan NV. I think it's a newer version than the one that I had. But the perks of renting a vehicle with Turo is that, number one, you are renting from an individual. Now, this individual may have several cars. They may even have a small rental dealership type thing that they're doing, but you're dealing with the individual. You can get cars as close as 5 minutes from where you stay, and as far as, you know, states away. I went about 30 minutes away from where I live for this rental today, and that's just because I specifically wanted to get a van. I mentioned either earlier in this video or I mentioned in another video how I have so many things that are going on in the month of August. This is back to school month, and I am going back to school. Look at this beautiful, beautiful view. Oh my gosh, this is the Falls of Neuse River. We got some people over there fishing, even though there are plenty of signs that say no fishing, but I guess just catch and release here. I think I want to sit on these rocks. Let's make sure they're stable though first. See if they're stable. Y'all gonna be able to see the water behind me? Oh yes. You'll get a little bit of views. I'm gonna back y'all up and see. Y'all get better views. This is just beautiful. This is so beautiful, y'all. And this is why I rented a vehicle, because I miss getting out in nature. Let me see. I want to get y'all a good view. Is this? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. So if I go sit over there, y'all still can see me. Look at that. Looks like I'm gonna have to go sit more over there by those trees. Or I can still sit where I was, just not on the one I was sitting on. Okay. Anyway, this is so beautiful, y'all. So beautiful. But I rented a vehicle because, as I mentioned previously, I have some cleanings and organizing. Well, mainly it's organizing, so I'm restructuring my business, as I share with y'all. And I'm moving away from traditional house cleaning. When I first started my business, I'm going on so many tangents. So I'm going to split this video up, and this is going to be where I talk about how I'm restructuring my business, and then I'll jump back into why I'm renting a vehicle with Turo and some of the benefits of doing so. So the reason why I'm renting a vehicle with Turo, and the vehicle that I chose to rent, which is the Nissan NV, which is a compact cargo van, is because I needed to have the capacity to move some stuff around. I have the potential to do 2 organizing jobs this month, along with 1 move out clean. And that move out clean is actually scheduled for this Wednesday. So I'll probably get some footage of that. And that might be one of the first videos that I put over on my Tidy Spaces Happy Faces channel. But as I mentioned, this channel will house the jump off for all the other spin-off channels that I have. So you'll see a little bit of that move out clean on this channel, and then the full start to end will be on the other channel. Some of the other benefits of renting with Turo is that you get to have the option of many different types of cars, which is pretty similar to renting with traditional rental car company. However, you have the option to get discounts, and I got this Nissan NV for like $900, about $970 something. I got this Nissan NV from what I've been paying with going back and forth with Lyft. I'm gonna need to be driving every day of the week, 7 days a week. I need to go somewhere, whether that's going to be to my part-time job, which is switching over to a full-time job, or a cleaning, a move out, move in, clean gig, or organizing gig, and balancing that or juggling that with school as well. I go to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the next 6 weeks. I'm taking a video production class for that. So I needed to have reliable transportation, and I needed to still be able to save and manage my finances in a way that I could still pay off some debt, which is what I've been focused on with this part-time job, since I have been kind of at a standstill with some of my own personal work. So that's the benefits of Turo, is that you have the options of many different types of vehicles, and you're working with the individual, and you are able to get discounts based on how that individual prices their vehicle. So I pretty much got this vehicle for half off, and it saved me about $700 if I was to take a Lyft everywhere I needed to go for each day of the week for the next month. I think it came out to about $250-ish per week, which ultimately came out to about $1,400 for the 6 weeks, and I'm only paying $980 for the rental, which is a lot when you think about it, because I could just get another vehicle and pay less than that on a car note. However, I really want to at least pay off the loan that I owe on the current vehicle, the vehicle that was totaled. And I'm still kind of in the waiting process for that when it comes to everything that I have to go through with the insurance, with the injury, and all that stuff. So I've been waiting for 3 months, going through that process, and now we're in the final stages of that, and it could take up to another 3 months, and it could also happen in as little as 3 weeks. So I have 3 weeks to 3 months where I'll be able to see how much I'm going to get from this accident, and then that's going to tell me what my next move needs to be, because not only am I looking to get another vehicle, I'm looking to significantly pay off some debt. Not just pay it down, but I want to pay off some debts, because that's going to allow my income or my cash flow to increase. And then I'm also going to be moving in the next few months. Now I have realistically a year before I need to move, but I'm going to be looking this month. So that's another thing I'm doing in the month of August, is I'm starting that search now, so I know what's out there. I know what to expect, because I've made a few mistakes in my adult life, and I haven't always made the best decisions, haven't always had the best guidance. So when it comes to looking for an apartment or a place to stay, there are some hurdles that I'm going to have to, or some obstacles that I may come up against. But I know that what is for me is for me, and I just got to go through the process, continue to pay down these debts, and just move when God says to move. And right now, I'm just doing my part. And my part right now is to scout, to study, to learn, to observe, and do what I can. And leave room and leave space for God to do the rest. Because you won't ever be able to see a miracle if you don't allow God the space to do that for you. If you're trying to do it all yourself, which that's been me. I've been trying to do it all myself for many, many years. And I'm come to this point where I know that I can't do this alone. I know that I can't do this alone. And so I surrender. I absolutely surrender to the process, and I stake my claim for that which is mine. A place that I can call home, a place where that is my own, because I've lived with someone for the last, since I was 33, or since I was 30, I think. I've lived with someone, no, since I graduated from college. So I've lived with someone off and on, different folks, since I was 25. And the tables have turned a few times. At first, I was the one who was providing the housing. Then the tables turned, and I had to be the one who was being provided for when it comes to housing. So now I'm at this point in life where everything is coming kind of full circle, that midlife crisis type energy, where I'm reflecting on where I've been, and I'm looking at where I'm going, and that gap is starting to close in day by day, and I'm just taking it step by step, moment by moment, hour by hour, and just doing what I can do, and also embodying who I am, or who I need to be, in order to be ready for this next phase. Because that's been the thing. I've claimed a lot of things, and I've manifested a lot of things, and I've desired a lot of things, but some of that has still been from a survival mode, a lack mentality, or from a place where I don't have it and I want it, versus I am it, it is mine, I am here, I am it, all that spiritual stuff, that things are happening in the spiritual, and they're just now manifesting into the physical. And I'm starting to see the shifts in the atmosphere, the shifts in the environment, the shifts in the mindset, and then the transformation of all those things in the physical. So I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come. And I'm just so grateful that I get to be out here in nature right now, watching this water flow and having a conversation with y'all. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and go check out some of my other channels. I have a fitness channel, I have the Tidy Spaces channel, and so many others. So I'll be rolling them out little by little, but by 2027, all of the channels should be up and running, and I'll be posting. Some channels I'll be posting daily, some channels I'll be posting weekly, but I'll keep you up to date on what the purpose of each channel will be, as I'm pursuing social media as seriously, taking it very seriously, and pursuing it as a stream of income, but also pursuing it in the way that I've been pursuing it, as a method of personal development. I'm taking little snapshots of my life and sharing them with you all. And I hope that you would do the same. Share the snapshots of your life, the changes that are happening, the transitions that you may be going through. If you're 25 to 40 and you've had a quarter life crisis, a midlife crisis, you're going through a transition with career, relationship, whatever it may be, this is the channel, this is the community for you. We're all shifting in one way or another, and this is just my way of sharing my journey with you.